friends. It's such an honor to be here with all of you to celebrate this momentous occasion. I'd like to say a couple of things, most of which are stories because I'm a storyteller. The first is that, I have heard from some haters that, well, what is a flag? Why does a flag matter? But I think a lot of us who are in queer communities and who love queer people, LGBTQIA people, know that what the flag tells us is that there are people in that place that accept us as we are, right? And that welcome us to be a part of our community. And what we know at the parks is that LGBTQIA people live in every community, right? In almost every family. Sorry to break that news to some people. And that it is really important that if we are going to be a home for Chicagoans, a very necessary third space, that we also signal loud and proud that we welcome everybody as they are. And so I'm very honored to be a part of this historic flag raising. The other thing I want to say is that it's very meaningful to me that we're raising the flag here at the headquarters. My theater company, the commissioner mentioned Night Out in the Parks. I work with a theater company called Free Street Theater that has been doing performances out in public spaces for 55 years, often in collaboration with the parks. And we always have LGBTQIA material and people in our shows because we're representing our community. And like I said, LGBTQIA people are in every community. And sometimes people say, well, aren't you worried about what the reaction are going to be on the South and West Side? And I'm like, what? I was like, first of all, those are some of the most supportive parks we've ever been in, right? Where there's not a time where we do so much of our performances in Brighton Park and Back of the Yards where people don't come up to us and say, oh, I want you to meet my cousin. Oh, I want you to meet my son's playing. I want him to watch the show. I'm so happy. How can I get involved? Because people are really eager for welcoming and safe spaces. There isn't a parent of an LGBTQI child who isn't worried about that child every day. That's the nature of being a parent, but especially when you know that there are forces who are really out to say that you shouldn't exist. And so to have park spaces and to have public visibility that embraces our community and that says you are welcome here is not only important, it's life-saving. And so thank you to everybody at the parks who work so hard to make sure that we have inclusive programming, that we raise the flag, and that we invite our communities as they are. Thank you. And now, I have the great honor of welcoming a true Chicago hero, the Commissioner of MWRD, Precious Brady Davis.